Subscribe to Pwalpar or else.
Good day, my friends. Walter here. We're goofing around in the garage on a Saturday afternoon. I want to be able to pull my wood chipper with either one of my lawnmowers. The hitch on this zero turn there is about 12 inches off the ground. The hitch on the back of my Craftsman mower, when I get it running, be about 8 or 9 inches off the ground. But I got the notion I could build an attachment for this wood chipper for a trailer. And what I've been doing is just tipping it over and hooking this handrail on that thing I had clamped on there, and it's not the best trailer in the world, leans it over too much. But I decided we ought to be able to attach a trailer attachment to this thing. And I've been thinking about it for a while. Went on Google and found out somebody already invented that contraption, but I don't like the way any of theirs look. They make a thing that bolts right on here with a bar angling up, and when you tilt it down, tilt the wood chipper back and hook it on your trailer, it raises the other end up off the ground. I don't like that arrangement. More trouble than it's worth. So I've got a block of wood stuck under here. We're just going to do a little measuring and experimenting. I don't have any metal to really build it out of, but I went out to the garage, the barn, found an old rusty piece of angle iron. Found these lawnmower blades, old wore out lawnmower blades. There's some pretty substantial steel. And I got a notion I can make use of this hole that's already in the piece of metal. I don't have the facilities to drill a 5/8 hole. I'm just guessing on the size of the hole. So let's pull the wheel off. Well, let's try to pull the wheel off. What a funky way to hold on a wheel. Doggone it. Dang clamp ain't reusable. You think it would be a snap ring, and it ain't. What a weird way to hold on a wheel. Ring up that I can reuse it. Worst come to worst, I'll weld something on here to keep the wheel on there, but I'm prying the stupid little clamp off with my channel lock pliers, trying not to really damage it other than bend it a little bit, so maybe I can reuse it. Yes sirree, Bob. Must have been one of them Georgia Tech graduates and invented that little thing. Okay, we got the wheel off. The hub and plastic, the hub and rim is plastic, but here's a metal axle. El cheapo metal at that. Now let's see about the hole on my piece of metal. Oh yes sir, that's perfect. That's the right diameter. You might be saying to yourself, how can he make a trailer out of that little bit of stuff? Well, first of all, looks like this bushing's got to go. And let's see, it's a considerably thicker. I'm gonna need at least one 5/8 washer. I don't know if I got any washers that big or not. I'll go look in my junk box. I'm hoping I can pull that axle out from the other end and put my bracket that I'm going to build on there without having to pull both of these snap rings off. I guess that ring was built into that plastic do-flunker, and they just push it on there. That's exactly what it was. Take a hammer and whack it right on there. Anyway, my notion, whether this works or not, we're going to cut this piece of metal off right here. We'll have a piece of metal coming out here, going across and going back, like just a bracket. We're going to weld our trailer tongue onto that bracket with whatever braces it's necessary to keep it from breaking. Straight to the hitch on the tractor. Put the wheels back on it. And then it's a matter of tipping this forward and building a special bracket to hold it at the angle I want, depending on which mower I'm pulling it with. I was going to draw up some plans, but the plans are in my head. And if this project don't work, it won't be because Walter didn't try. Okay, tape measure. We got to cut it off. We need about an inch on the other side of the hole. That should be ample. Cut it off right about there. If this don't work, it'll simply be because my metal is not substantial enough. The idea seems sound in my mind. Gotta put on your thinking cap, Walter. I know we can do this. It'll require a bit of welding. I want to be able to drive up to a site, unhitch from the tractor or lawnmower, and pull away, just drop the hitch on the ground. You don't want it to remain in your way because you got to stand right here in front of it to pull the rope and get it started. Alright, I don't want to mess around and make this piece of metal too short when I cut it off. If my trailer hitch don't work, it won't be because I didn't try. I said 1 inch. Let's go 1.5 inches. If that's too long, I can cut it again. Now we want that cut square. That's where we're going to cut her and see how she works. Well, for better or worse, they're not cut exactly square, but I got them both about the same angle. It's going to be close enough for railroad work, I hope. I've got my two short pieces on there where these bushings were and added a washer to take up some of the space. Put the washer on the inside because there's some nuts that hold those stand-up brackets sticking out back there. This thing's 15 inches wide. I'm going to make it 16. A piece that goes across the front. And I'll hang on to my bushings in case I need to put this thing back. I'm hoping I can reuse this clip alright. I'm talking about the old cheapo. I need to get my angle grinder out and cut about 16 inches of that old rusty piece of iron off. Unless I can find something better. I can see no reason why this hitch won't work. I might find a reason once I get it all assembled. If this works, maybe somebody else will want to copy my idea. We'll make this an original Pwalpar invention. I was going to go ahead and snap that thing back on now, but I better wait until after I get this bracket welded on there, because that way I can slide the tires back and get them away from the welder. Alright, we're going to tack weld it. If I can hold it square enough. It's kind of hard to square with it on there, but I'm just going to put it on there by sight. First we got to get it ground. Let's just tack it to start with. Well, it's tack welded. Now we just need to get some solid weld on there. Doesn't have to be all that square. Looks good though. Wish I had some metal that wasn't all rusted. I grinded the area where I'm welding in any event. Alright, we're going to move the tires away so I can weld without burning the tires. Well, golly, I think I can weld right there without moving the darn tires. I know you're saying that ain't going to make no decent trailer hitch, but we're going to find out. We'll just pretend there ain't no gas tank right there. Hitting. Oh, that's just a bolt. Well, George, I ran out of wire. Alright, kiddies, I have replaced the wire. Well, this thing welds vertical pretty good. I think what we're going to do is double them beads up. No, I didn't chip the slag off. Alright, I better let the welder cool off a little bit. It don't like doing a lot of heavy welding. You want to do some fun welding, get under a box car and do some overhead welding. You dance a jig under there when it gets in your ear and down your shirt tail. And you have to sit under there and weld a dress tops or something in for like, oh, it'll take you 3 or 4 hours to weld some front dress tops in. Time you get off the end of the day, you're burnt like a piece of toast. That welding burns all over my body. And we did all that with arc welders. Nowadays, a lot of these shops are using these wire welders. When we first started welding, we didn't know what a wire welder was. Yeah, I think I better slide my tire out and weld the outside. Maybe I'll do that before I quit. Well, I'm going to call this a tow bar from my wood chipper. Still pretty hot. I want to get the wheel on so I can quit for today. My tongue to my tow bar is going to be welded on this piece here. I can take my grinder and grind it off a little bit if I decide to paint it. And if it don't work, I think the principle is sound. I just didn't have good material to work with. Them lawnmower blades is high quality metal and the hole was already in there. We got to get the hub back on that wheel and we'll be done for today.